Hello, Leo, my darling. Happy new moon in Scorpio. The grid behind me that we're about to talk about is for a Leo rising, but my readings can always be watched by a Leo sun as well as a Leo moon to get the vibrations. And a title of a video that I did earlier this year, I think it was called A Christmas Wreath, and I have no idea why, but I was like, yeah, something around the holidays is going to happen. And like the title of your video states, what do the holidays mean to you? What does the feeling of the holidays mean to you? Think of nostalgia. Think of, this new moon is happening in your fourth house of home, my pocket of the world, safety. This is also cultural family roots. This house is traditionally run by Cancer, but for you it's run by Scorpio. So it's a lot of emotions that come into this feeling of the holidays. And I was listening to one of my favorite angel channelers, Ann Tucker, the other day, and she was talking about the holidays as, this feeling of, chestnuts roasting on an open fire. And, we've got that like covered wagon that we're going over to grandma's house in. But what actually ends up happening is that, families that are on completely different timelines get together and then somewhat of a chaotic moment ensues. So I want you to think of the holidays in a way of a lens. What does the holidays mean to you? What does celebration mean to you? What does family mean to you? What are the values that you hold inside of yourself, Leo? You're just the heart and soul of the freaking whole zodiac. You're run by the sun. So you are, and things going on in your public life might be a little bit slow, or they're not looking the way that you want them to look, or maybe you've made some decisions that now you're just like, yep, this is where I am. That's Jupiter up here really affecting you. I think Jupiter does go direct, I want to say on the 30th of December. So that's interesting. And really, this is in opposition. Sun, Moon, and Mars, opposition of Uranus. So please go back and watch my introductory video for this new moon. The title of that video, we're all forever different. So whatever decisions that you've made, don't look back. Whomever you've decided to amalgamize into your inner circle, that was a decision. That was a big decision. That was a big decision, but you chose to make that decision. So don't hate up on yourself. Don't double down. Say, okay, I made an 8 out of 10 decision. Now I'm stuck with an 8 out of 10 situation. You made the 8 out of 10 decision. Now view it as your 10 out of 10 self. You say, okay, well, you're in my life. This is what's on my plate right now. I feel like the Pluto transit, Pluto will go back into the sign of Aquarius starting in January of this year, January of 2024. We'll have a little bit of a dip down back into Capricorn, and then it'll fully ingress into Aquarius, I want to say December of next year, of 2024. So this is a little bit of the reverberation of, okay, Pluto went into Capricorn in 2008, really messed up my everyday life and practical service, dipped into my house of relationships for a few months, I think from March until about June, July of 2023. So we had a preview of the intensity of equality. Aquarians they're the aliens of the zodiac, and that's your descendant sign, so that's what you're more attracted to, is a little bit more like woo-woo, is the kind of like the fixed positive fire that you are. This is fixed positive air. So it's a lot of fixity happening over here. So love yourself and the decisions that you've made, Leo, because you made those decisions. You're learning how to say, I'm going to check the analytics on this one because I might lose some of you. You're learning how to say, I was wrong. I made a mistake. I know I lied. Yeah, I said something that I didn't mean to say, and I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. And it is very possible to do. In the middle of the year, for you, Leo, the readings kind of split, and I still had, some people on one timeline and some people on one timeline that were still watching. So no matter what timeline that you are on, remember that everything is energy. We cannot lie to God. We cannot lie to the universe. We cannot lie to energy. That's cute that we think that we're that powerful, but we are individual humans. Our souls are limitless, but they're running this human avatar. We chose to come down to play human. So yeah, our souls are limitless and can transcend time and space and can do all of these amazing things, but you are the unhealed, unpolished version of your high self, of that soul that came to learn lessons in the Earth School and planet Earth, and then to rise and ascend from that. There are still some things on this planet, there are very few, but there are some really messed up things that you cannot come back from. Very few things. Taking human life, creating human life, like sexualizing human life. For this topic of conversation, I'll just leave it there. Those are irreparable things that you cannot come back from. But you can love and accept what you've done. And that's a beautiful thing. And that's a beautiful thing. And like I had stated in my relationships are drastically changing videos, if you have come together with someone and you had a baby and you're not meant to be with that person, sometimes you come together just to bring that soul in. That's okay. That is okay. Don't double down on hating yourself. I made this shitty decision and this shitty decision. Completely love and accept yourself. In ways, maybe, Venus in your third house, you never were accepted and loved as a child. That was big, Leo. This is big stuff. Like, this is shame work. This is ego work. This is... The phrase that my guides are saying right now is nostalgia can be an addiction. Nostalgia is, similar to hoarding in a capacity where it's like the member berries, where we don't have to look at the outside world if we still have, the cute tools and trinkets that we had in the 80s. And oh my God, we still have, the N64 and we can play that. Yeah, we do. We do have those things, but we can also meditate and astral travel and visit multidimensional worlds and have more incredible experiences within our own consciousness than the AI could ever provide. It's that cool, it's that magical, it's that special, it's that wondrous and wonderful. But it takes, some radical self-acceptance and radical self-love. We've all done, pardon me for swearing, some really fucked up shit. Every single person, especially the light workers, especially the mystics. We put in, when we were looking at the soul contracts, we were just like, yeah, oh yeah, pack that on. 3 of those, please. Did you read the terms and conditions for being checked human? Signed up, done, let's go. I didn't read the terms and conditions, no. Yeah, some of my first lives, I came in and I was like, humans? Oh, I want one. Yes, thank you. Okay, yay! Like what happens to me as human, I did as more angelic beings. I did as a more, you know what I mean? Like there's always a karma comes right back around and hits you between the eyes. So this, North Node in Quest Adventure, long distance travel, higher education, have someone hold space for you, Leo, during these ever-changing times. I would say yes, if you're ready to teach, if you're ready to lead, if you're ready to guide, do it, if that's what's coming to be. But I absolutely implore you, have someone hold space for you. Every healer has a healer. Every healer needs a healer. Everybody. Yeah. I love you, baby.